Hi, this is Stephen from Biketown. Today I've got a short video for you on how to lubricate your chain. This is a very simple task that if you get into the habit of doing regularly, you'll not only extend the life of your more expensive components, your chain ring, your cassette, your chain, it'll also help your gears shift a little bit smoother as well. You don't need any fancy tools for this, you don't even need a stand, you can just put your bike up against the wall. As long as you can back pedal, that's all you need. A couple of things you do need. You'll need some sort of maintenance spray to get your chain nice and clean. GT85 is good, we stock something called TF2 which is good. You'll need some sort of cycle specific lubricant, some oil, and you'll need a rag. And that is it. So the most common mistake people make is not cleaning their chain first before applying the oil. What you want to do is get your chain as clean and shiny as possible. Get as much dirt and grime off there as you can. If your chain's not too bad, which it shouldn't be if you do this quite often, all you're going to need is your spray on a rag, and you're going to back pedal the chain through the rag and get as much grime and dirt off as possible. If your chain's a bit dirtier than mine is, an old toothbrush is quite good. Spray your toothbrush and just use the bristles to get in amongst all the rollers. You'll take a lot of the most stubborn parts of dirt and grease off. If it's a little bit rusty, a bit of wire wool is quite good. You'd be surprised at how much kind of rust, and if it's just surface rust, you'll be able to get off from a little bit of elbow grease. Once you get your chain as clean as it's going to get, you're going to apply your oil. You'll see all different kinds of cycling oil. You'll see words like wet, dry, all-purpose. This just refers to the kind of conditions that you're going to be riding in the most. If you can only have one oil, just get some wet oil. We live in Scotland, it rains a lot, the roads are wet, dirty. Wet oil will just it'll hold out better in those conditions. You might have to lubricate your chain a little bit more often because it will pick up some more dirt, but it's probably better. This is some all-purpose, which is like the best of both. The dry stuff, you just want it in very dry conditions, summertime really. So you're going to give your oil a quick mix. Sometimes it separates a little bit. Give it a wee shake to mix all the ingredients together. And then you're going to do the same again. You're going to back pedal and you're just going to apply a thin layer of oil to all these little rollers. You're not going to do the sides or anything like that. You want to lubricate the rollers. Once you've gone around a couple of times and you think every roller's been covered, you don't have to go crazy here. You don't have to apply a lot. Once you think the full thing's been covered, you're just going to back pedal for 30 seconds or so and just work the lubricant into the chain, into all the rollers. And then you're going to leave it for a minute or 10. Go make a cup of tea, come back. Some people leave it a little bit longer. And then what you're going to do is you're going to wipe off all the excess. This is very important. If you go back out into the road with a chain that's very oily, it's just going to pick up all the dirt, all the grime, all the dust on the road, and you're going to be back to square one. So you're going to, same again, get your rag and just run the chain, the sides, top, the bottom, get as much of that excess oil off as possible. And that is it. Dead simple. The more often you do this, the less work it will be every time you go back to doing it. In winter time, when it's wet a lot, when the roads are bad, you'll maybe want to do this every 2 weeks or so. Keep it nice and oiled. You'll save yourself a lot of work in the long run, and you'll save yourself money on wearing down all your components. That's it for this video. Follow us on YouTube. We're going to be posting a lot more maintenance tips. You can hit us up in the comments below about anything that you want us to cover, or if you get any comments on things you think I've missed, I've done wrong. then please leave some comments below, and we'll see you soon. Cheers!